What does that mean? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created material universe on the mithal means like this malekut. Malekut was which alam is malekut? Barzakh. و خلق ملکوته علی مثال جبروته لیستدل بها علی خلقه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created alam more material world like his barzakhi world, and his barzakhi world like his intellectual world, so that he does reasoning with his people. So basically, this hadith also says that all the awalim is saying everything has come from one source, but it has come lower and lower and lower, from A to barzakh to matter, what about we ourselves? We are also the same. We have got our own intellectual level, we have got our barzakh level, we have got our material level. Don't think that you die and go to barzakh only. Don't think when you finish in barzakh you go to qiyamah. All of it is with you now. You are in your material world, you are in your barzakh world, you are in your intellectual world. And the reason and evidence of that is what I told you. When you dream, you are in your barzakh world. Not that when you dream you go to your barzakh world. When you dream you realize that you are in your barzakh world. Even now you are in the world of barzakh. When you do imagination, that is your barzakh. When you are universal and you think, you are in your intellectual world. So let me give you one more example. I decide to make an aeroplane. Let's say anyone who creates and makes something. When I want to make an aeroplane, what I do is, the first thing which comes to my mind, you know that it's never like that. No one ever thinks, let me make a tail, and then let me make an engine, let me make a couple of wings, and then to think, what do I do with this thing? Can I put them together and make an aeroplane? What is first made?
Imagine, idea.
Idea is the first thing that is made. That means when someone thinks of an aeroplane, first he has created the aeroplane in his intellectual level. But then when he decides to bring it to this external world, he has to bring it down from his intellectual level to imaginal level. What does he do in the imaginal level? He starts to draw it, he starts to think how big it should be, what dimension it should have, what color it should be, what material it needs, and all the technologies that are involved. Then he brings it to level of imagination. And then from the level of imagination, when he wants to bring it to the external material world, of course he has to have a factory and go and get all iron, steel and aluminium and all those materials which are involved, and put them together so that it can make an external aeroplane in outside world. So even we, human beings, when we create something, it's impossible to make something from bottom to top. You cannot make something first materially, then take it to your imaginal level, and then take it to your intellectual level. You always, no question, you always create everything in your universal level. First, you have created the concept, it's in alam. Okay? For instance, even this MNC that I did, for instance, I've designed this MNC. First, the idea of MNC came to my mind. It was never like the material come to me and say, let me make an MNC with it. I thought, okay, I have an MNC idea in mind. What is it involved? I started to think about it, so I put things together, this concept and that concept and that concept, and few video clips together. Then I said, okay, this is going to be MNC. Then I brought it to material world. In material world, I had to type them, I had to find them, copy, paste them, I had to do a lot of promotional work and asking you people to come here. So this is when MNC comes to material world. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
How about those who can't see?
Can see?
Yeah, they can't imagine.
That's very good question. She always ask very good question and very difficult to answer. Allow me if I have not said to some of you, let me tell you. Some of the questions I cannot answer immediately because it has got prerequisites. If I tell, you do not even understand. Some of the questions I may not know the answer. I tell you I don't know, but this was not one of them. Believe me, I knew the answer. But that only needs some prerequisites. We have to go through some of other information so that I can explain what about a person who cannot see, is blind. Okay? But anyway, I think for today, so much about universals is enough. We go to, inshallah, next week, I continue universal. I discuss with you about descending arc and ascending arc. What does descending arc and ascending arc is? I just show you some picture of it. If I have, I don't know. Let's tell you what it is. So, inshallah, next week I have to explain you what is descending arc, what is ascending arc, what I just explained, for instance, disengagement that I just told you. How you disengage, that is ascending arc. And then I explain you, anyway, I don't want to go through it, I just want to tell you next week, inshallah, we talk about the circle of creation. Circle of creation consists of two arcs. One is descending arc, one is ascending arc. That happens to every creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, regardless of what it is. They have to go through that. So we stop at here. What I do is I put on the video clip. It's about consciousness. You listen to this video clip, then I give you the 3 questions, and that will be this for today. Melbourne and Alexa, please start your video, please. Please, you get the voice of it through this. Sorry, get the voice through this. Yeah.
Yes.